Hey everyone, I'm Vishal and today I'm going to talk about something very close to my heart, photography as a hobby. How to start, how I started, the benefits, challenges, what gear I used, my first kit lens, raw versus edited examples, and how to plan your next lens upgrade. So let's begin. Photography today is one of the easiest hobbies to start. You don't need a DSLR or expensive gear, your smartphone is enough to begin with. You can start photography in three simple, easy steps. Start capturing your morning light, streets, travel moments, even your workspace. Follow the photographers you like. Observe their lighting, their composition, their framing. Give yourself creative challenges. Capture shadows, reflections, leading lines. Emphasize on the minimalism. You grow a photographer's eye by observing. I always loved taking pictures during travel, but my phone wasn't doing justice to what I was seeing. Slowly, I started taking more intentional photos, watching the light, framing scenes, understanding what attracts me visually. One day, I realized photography wasn't just a hobby, it became a way I expressed myself. That's when I decided to learn seriously. Got my first camera, learned the basics, practiced editing, started posting consistently. My photos became memories I could relive. One thing I quickly realized when I started photography is that it changes the way you look at the world. You begin to notice things that most people just walk past. The texture of the wall, how light falls on someone's face, reflections on a wet street after rain. It almost trains your mind to slow down and appreciate small details. For me, it became a really peaceful activity, almost like meditation. And the best part is, you end up creating memories that stay with you forever. But of course, it's not all smooth. In the beginning, photography can feel frustrating, overwhelming. You imagine a beautiful shot in your mind, but the camera refuses to capture the way you want it. Early photos look often flat or dull, and you may even feel like you are not even improving. Editing also feels confusing initially. So many sliders, tools, and terms you have never even heard of. And yes, the temptation to buy new gear hits hard. Everyone on YouTube seems to suggest a new lens or camera upgrade, so FOMO becomes real. But here's the truth, after a few weeks of practice, things start falling into place. You learn how shutter speed affects motion, how aperture controls background blur, how ISO changes the exposure. And suddenly, the camera stops being a complicated machine and becomes a tool you are comfortable with. Editing also becomes enjoyable. You start discovering your style, your colors, your vibe. The learning curve is definitely there, but there's every aha moment that feels incredibly rewarding. My current main camera is Canon EOS R8. It's lightweight, full frame, it has amazing autofocus. I have been using kit lens as RF24105 f4 7.1 IS STM. It's extremely versatile for beginners. I use it for travel, street, landscape, everything. Let me show you some of my raw versus edited photos taken with this lens. Editing is 50% of the final image. It brings out colors, mood, contrast, and the real story behind the photo. When I first started using the kit lens, I honestly didn't feel limited at all. It was versatile, easy to use, covered almost every situation travel, landscape, street photography. And I think that's exactly what a kit lens is meant to do. It gives you the freedom to explore and figure out what you actually enjoy shooting. But as you grow, you slowly start noticing its boundaries. For example, the kit lens struggles a bit in low light. The images don't look as clean or as bright as you want. And when you want that creamy background blur or strong subject separation, the kit lens can only give you a subtle version of that. Even sharpness and colors sometimes feel like they are missing that punch you see in the professional lenses. These aren't the flaws, they are just natural limitations of an entry level zoom lens. The moment you start recognizing these limitations, that's when you know you are ready for your next lens. And the interesting thing is, the right lens isn't what the internet tells you to buy. It's the lens that matches the kind of photos you actually love taking. If you enjoy portraits and want that beautiful blur, a fast prime like 35 or 85 will excite you. If you love travel and want one lens to do everything with better quality, a 24 to 70 f2.8 becomes a great option. And if you love those tight compressed telephoto shots or shooting from a distance, that's when a 70 to 200 start making sense. I learned that lens upgrade should never be based on peer pressure or FOMO. They should come naturally when your creativity starts asking for something more. Your style will guide you towards the right lens. And once that happens, the upgrade feels exciting instead of confusing. So that was my complete journey of picking photography as a hobby, learning through my kit lens, understanding the limitations, and planning my next lens purchase. In the next videos, I'll be reviewing the lenses I own with real world photos. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe, and let's continue this photography journey together.